What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game of the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we're showing off a clip from this past season to where we finally made it to 7,000 trophies. If you guys were on this journey with me, you know very well that we tried it all day long on one of our streams like last week to get to 7K. We got to like 69, 70, and then ended up dropping down to like 6,600. It was absolutely ridiculous. But we finally made it all the way back here. So when we started this game here, I think we were at 69.80, and we just needed one more win. And typically when I queue into these games, I can kind of tell if we have a pretty good shot or if we have no shot or maybe I don't really know. But in this game, we popped in. It's just Robot. I think his card levels, his crit level weren't too ridiculous. So I went into this game feeling pretty confident. And I just knew if I played this well enough, I think that Cultist, Chemist will trump Robot, Priestess. And Priestess doesn't have max talents. That might be a little bit more scary. But yeah, it only has the 3 talents, so I wasn't too worried about that. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, check out those memberships because, as you guys know, it is a brand new season, so that means that we have a brand new Mallard mug, and we're actually coming out with a new design, which I'm very excited to show off to you guys. But you're going to have to wait until Monday's video to check out the brand spanking new color for the background, because I think you guys are going to enjoy it. But yeah, guys, this is the deck that I pushed with for most of the season. I actually pushed from probably 5,000 to maybe, let's say like 5,500 to like 6,900. I pushed with Bombardier, okay? This exact deck, but with Bombardier instead of Chemist. And then I kind of started losing with Bombardier, so I changed it to Chemist, and I dropped trophies, like I said, to like 300 trophies. And then I stuck it out with Chemist, and we ended up getting all the way to 7K trophies with this deck, with Chemist. No Scrapper. I was actually running this deck with no Scrapper before the Scrapper nerf, just because I feel like it's just too slow. I love the fact that I can get my middle cultists in the middle of T's to rank 4 pretty easily, and then a couple other rank 3s, and if you can get like a rank 2 and a rank 3, or a rank 2 and a rank 1, or a rank 3 Chemist, you're going to be pretty good. That's pretty much all you really need to take out most players, okay? If you're playing against a Shaman, you have a pretty good chance to take out a Shaman. You play against a Blade Dancer, you get a pretty good chance to take out that Blade Dancer deck. So I think this is a very, very consistent deck, and it's going to be probably pretty consistent this coming season as well. But we're gonna have to see exactly what's going on in the meta with the faction boosters and and everything like that. But I think that's a pretty common question that I get, which is Bombardier versus Chemist. And I know I got this on stream recently. I know I've gotten it in the past in the comments. And my honest answer is yes, it does depend on the deck. But if I had to choose one right now from the past season, I'd have to take Chemist. It made that much of a difference, okay? I think Bombardier, you risk falling into the mode of hoping that you're just going to outlast the opponent. So you're kind of leaving it up to RNG a little bit more. Depending on what kind of boss, you can't always leave it up to your opponent. If they're taking things out faster than you, and then you get switched by a Bedlam, I'm running Cultist. If I get switched by a Bedlam, even a Puppeteer, I'm in a lot of trouble. There's nothing else I can really do. If I'm going up against a Tribunal, I've taken out Tribunal a handful of times in this trophy pushing while running Chemist. I would never take it out with Bombardier because it doesn't help in that regard. So I think Chemist really does take the cake, and if I had to recommend to you guys one when you're running this deck or something similar, I would say Chemist. But however, with that being said, when you're running dungeons, it kind of depends, right? I'd use Chemist for Zealot. I'd use Bombardier for Blade Dancer because you need to pause those Bedlams in dungeons, but that's a whole nother thing. But also, if you guys want to catch me live, I do live stream. Right now, we're live streaming every Friday and every Sunday exclusively on Twitch, okay? So definitely come on by, hang out, follow me on Twitch. But Friday is at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays is at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can play with me, you can play against me. If you're having trouble in dungeons, we can totally try and do a run. It's always helpful if you guys have shaman, but I'm more than happy to support you in a dungeons run. I can't necessarily guarantee that we're actually going to win. But let's take a peek at some of this gameplay, okay? I can see already that we are very close to finishing out our gadget. So we've got we have two more gadget activations before we get our active ability. But you can see right there, we just maxed out our chemist. We took out that warlock immediately, super fast. And you can look at his board right now. He's getting hit by warlock. He at least got hit by it already once. Let's see if he gets hit by it again. He does not, but very clearly we are in the lead, okay? And it really was just such a grind to get up here, because I play against people like this, and that's absolutely fine. I play against people far worse than this, that's fine. And then I play against people far better. And I guess that's what kind of happens. When I was playing this day, I actually got to 68, 69, 80. And then we ran into an old Beach Bums member who was 20 trophies away from 8,000 trophies. I did not have a chance. I did not win that game. So then we lost that game, and then I think we won one more game, and then we played this game. And obviously, as you can probably tell from everything I'm saying and how the game's going right now, we're going to win this game. Finally making it to 7K. No, this is not my first time hitting 7K, but it's always kind of my my goal, and that is the end of the ladder right there. There's a hit. There's a hit. There is a victory. Hit him with a good game. It's always my goal to get to 7K trophies, because that's the end of the ladder. That's where you get your most trophies, everything like that. You see we got 20 trophies right there, which all we needed was like 18 or something, a little bit less. Yeah, 16, I don't know. 7,004. We can collect this little frame guy that we got, rare frame, and you can see it's 7,004 trophies. We are officially a legend. We made it up here. We played a lot this season trying to get back up here, and now back to the grind. Right, we're gonna collect some of these random chests, but now we're right back on the horse trying to grind trophies. And if I have the opportunity, I will try and change it up a little bit. Maybe I'll run. I mean, Cultist still definitely works, but I always like trying out different decks. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.